Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Mandalorian and Grogu. Yes, yesterday, of course, we did say we are going to have our review out for the film. Now we are going to talk about it. It's been a week or two since this film has released now, so hopefully you guys have seen the film. First of all, spoilers before we hop into this video. But first, if you're already new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. We're on the road to Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, pop culture, you name it. We're probably going to be talking about it here on the channel. So, with that being said, hit the sub button so you don't miss out. That's also the #1 way you can support us here at the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. And without further ado, let us go ahead and hop into this Mandalorian and Grogu review. So, for starters, this film is exactly what the title says. It's a film about the Mandalorian and Grogu. It wasn't really anything more or anything less. There are some parts of the film I liked, like the opening scene, or the opening action sequence actually got me hooked. I really enjoyed the opening action sequence where Mandalorian kind of breaks into the ATV or whatever. I thought that was super cool, trying to get that general. That was where that film kind of peaked for me, right, was at the beginning, right? However, there were some other things that I didn't like of the movie. The fact that John Coyne was the guy that was working with the Hutts the whole time. It all led back to him, right? I really did not enjoy how that was, because it was just like a bummer, right? We could have had something better than that. So hopefully Star Wars builds off of this. But again, it is what it is. Again, like I said, it's a film about the Mandalorian and Grogu. I also enjoyed the Hutts being in the film and how they kind of connected it to the Book of Boba Fett a little bit. But again, I feel like they were in the film kind of a little too much. But that's just part of the story and something that I am going to have to get over with. Overall, I had fun with the movie. I went into this movie with very little expectations, knowing that, hey, nobody's really going to cameo in this movie. However, there was one specific part where I did think the Bad Batch was going to appear in the film, and that was when they take, of course, when they take Rada, the son of Jabba the Hutt, when they take him. Of course, when the people on the ship take them, I thought the Bad Batch was gonna appear. I thought that it would have been a great way to set up the whole Empire thing, the fallen of the Empire, kind of give us a kind of glimpse into what Dave Filoni is setting up with this Mandoverse, with all the animated stuff. But again, nothing too forceful. I didn't want the cameo to be forced, so I understand it, but I did think that was kind of a letdown. I think they could have done so much with that scene right there. They could have done something else other than the Bad Batch. They could have done maybe Ahsoka Tano setting her appearance up in season 2. Maybe stuff like that. Small things to get the crowd excited and stuff. So again, that's really the only thing that I have a gripe with this film. It was a good welcome back to Star Wars, especially if they wanted to get the younger fans, kind of get the parents of younger fans back into the fold. But Starfighter is going to have a little bit more lightsaber battles. They're going to have some more action. It's going to have to be a really good Star Wars film if they want to kind of say, hey, we're back with movies, and kind of reintroduce us to that universe. So again, that is just kind of my overall thoughts. I'd give this film about a 6.5 out of 10, which isn't really good, but it's not really bad either. It's just kind of in the middle. And again, that is all this film really was. It's a film about the Mandalorian and Grogu. If you want a fun time, I thought it was cool. Nothing too crazy again. But I did think there were some things, like story-wise, they could have done a little bit better as well. So, however, good welcome back for Star Wars. Cannot wait to, of course, see what Starfighter has in store for us, see what Ahsoka Season 2 has in store for us, and see what Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have in store for us as well. So, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. That is also, again, the #1 way you can support us here at the channel. We're on the road to Doomsday, Secret Wars, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, everything in pop culture. Hit the sub button so you don't miss out. Let me know what you thought of the Mandalorian and Grogu in the comments down below. Like I said, I'd give it about a 6.5 out of 10. That's just me. Again, let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.